Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So today I am doing a collaboration video with Plumbella. I hope I said that right. Yeah, it's a really cool YouTube name. It actually kind of makes me feel like I have no creativity, which is sort of true. I mean, my YouTube name is Jess Plays. Like I couldn't be any more not creative. Anyway, I'm really excited about this collaboration. She has done an amazing job with doing the house, and then I have to decorate it, and I really hope I didn't ruin the house with my decorating. I think I did okay. But yeah, the outside of the house, you have to go and watch that video because it's absolutely amazing. And also make sure you check out her YouTube channel. I've linked it down below. She does awesome speed builds, and she does like cast videos and has some like let's plays and stuff like that. Ooh, just choked on my words then. I went blah 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 blah. Anyway, go check out her channel. Been really awesome collabing with her, and yeah. Anyway, so I really like this kitchen tile. I really like the black and white. I think I've used it once before when I redid the Broke family trailer from Sims 2. And I haven't used it in like a more fancy build, and I've been wanting to. So I'm really happy I got to use it. I also, just with this build, I didn't do the floor plan either, so I could change it if I wanted to, but I wanted to kind of go out of my comfort zone a little bit and just furnish it with what I had. So it was definitely fun. It's harder like decorating someone else's house than it is your own, just because, I mean, when you do your own home, like I think you build your home in a particular way so that you can then decorate it. So it was definitely a challenge, but like in a good way. It was really fun. I would definitely do it again. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so the kitchen is, as you can see, black and white, and it uses the Vampire Pack counters, which I haven't had a chance to use yet, so I'm really happy that I could use them. And then I really wanted to fill up that middle area, so that's why I put that little like table in, because I thought that it would be a little bit bare if there wasn't something there, but the counters would have been too bulky for the space. Also, this has a higher wall, like the higher wall height, and I like never build with that, so I really enjoyed having that extra challenge of having some more like wall space to fill. And yeah, I think the kitchen, I really like how the kitchen turned out. So yeah, we'll be moving on in a moment, and I put those little things on the wall, and I feel like it just really made the kitchen a little bit more homey. This whole house, it's kind of a very, like, it's a fancy kind of house because the outside of it's very like pink and I think like Victorian looking, so I wanted to like bring that into the house as well. So throughout the house is very like fancy, and I think that my mum would like this house. She is very into like the older sort of furniture, the more kind of, I guess, like antique sort of stuff. So she would really like a house like this, I reckon. And she actually has furniture like this in her home already. She's got this room that she calls the reflection room, and it's basically where she has like these old antique lounges and this like antique lamp that she's obsessed with, and some really old metal table thing, like a side table. It's super ugly, but she seems to really love it. Anyway, she just like sits in there sometimes and just like reads, and she says she goes in there to have some quiet reflection. My mum is weird, and that's where I get it from. Anyway, though, so we're doing the dining room here, and I loved this little like cutout bit for the dining room. I love that. When I saw that, I knew that this room had to be the dining room because I love that kind of open bit, and you can be sitting around the dinner table or, you know, during the daytime or something and just looking out the windows, and I thought it was like a really beautiful little setting. I did have a little bit of trouble with the dining room, but I always have problems with dining rooms, so nothing to do with this build. It's just usual dining room struggles, because it's like, what do you put in the dining room? And yeah, it's just hard finding furniture that like all matched and stuff, because I really do miss the creator style from Sims 3 sometimes. I just miss being able to use whatever furniture I want and having it matching exactly how I want it to match. But I guess it's an added challenge, and I think that I did okay. And I really like this little like table seat thing there. And at some point I will go around and I change the colours to dark, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll make this a dark dining room, but I change it all back to the light because I do prefer the lightness of this house, like the light and the blue. It just, I don't know, it feels just kind of quite elegant to me, and that's kind of what I was going for, like an elegant home but still practical and sort of modern. So hopefully that's kind of the vibe that you get from it as well. So I think it's around here that I go through and consider doing like a dark color scheme, and I'll go through and like change the table and chairs and stuff, but I definitely change it all back, as I said. Yeah. So I also put in a bar and like a little seating area, which you'll see in a minute. Oh, yep, here I am changing like the colors, and I'm glad I didn't change them because I really think that it would have taken away from, like, I don't know, just like the freshness of the house, because the outside's very nice and light and pink, and it's just really cute. So I really think that it needed to be light on the inside as well. So this little seating area, I was originally going to do a seating area, and then I made it into like a seating area and bar, because I don't know, I really like putting bars in dining rooms. I think that they're like a really cool idea, and if I had a house big enough, I think I would definitely have a bar in my dining room. I just think it's like this cool idea where you come home, you know, like grab a couple drinks from the bar, or you have like friends over and you can like treat them from the bar. It sounds very like faux elegant when it's probably not, but yeah, I don't know, I think a bar would be really cool. And like, I don't actually really drink, like I don't drink often. When I do drink, I probably drink too much, but yeah, I'm not like a regular drinker, but I still want this like elegant bar just so I can feel fancy. I'm the kind of person who, like, if someone's having a glass of wine, I wouldn't want to be left out. So I just have like a glass of soda water, but put it in a wine glass so I didn't feel left out. Yeah, that, another thing that I do all the time, and it's kind of funny but kind of bad, is I go to McDonald's, and like if my sister's going to McDonald's or I feel like I need a treat, I go to McDonald's and I get a large soda water. And I just feel, I don't know what it is, like I feel really like naughty and like, oh yeah, I'm eating junk food if I drink a soda water out of a McDonald's cup. I know, it sounds so random, but it makes me feel better, and that's all that counts. So, you know, like my sister will be like, come on, let's go for a drive and let's go to Macca's and Kmart, and I'll be like, yeah, and then I'll go and get a large soda water from McDonald's, so I don't feel like I'm being left out, but at the same time I'm not being like gross and unhealthy. And seriously, no shade on McDonald's either, I eat it all the time. Well, not all the time, but yeah, I need to stop eating it so much. So I really like this little piano area. I imagined someone in this family would be creative. I don't know who it would be. As usual, I have like a family in mind for this build, and it is a mum, a dad, a baby girl, and toddler boy children. Yeah, toddlers who are boys and children. Yeah. So a family of 5. And you'll see when we go up and do the bedrooms that I kind of like styled the bedrooms for that family as well. So I think that the mum, like I was kind of thinking maybe the mum is talented and like, you know, sits in here of an afternoon and plays the piano, sits by the window there. And I really love that little like piano window bit. I think that it was cute. And then with like this sort of TV part of the living area, I didn't want it to be like, I wanted it to be like, hey, here's a TV and, you know, we're like family, but I also wanted it to still have that kind of like elegance about it. So I tried not to put, I tried to put only pretty things up on that table. So I moved that PlayStation or GameCube thing because I just felt like it took away the elegance just a little bit. I also put some more paintings up in this room, but I accidentally didn't film it. Yeah, sorry about that. I actually built this, I had just finished night shift, so I was like really, really tired. I don't know what happened, like I was exhausted for about 20 minutes of this decoration. I was like super tired, like exhausted, but I was really determined and having so much fun I didn't want to go to bed. And then all of a sudden I just woke up and I ended up doing this, like decorating this house and then starting a whole new build as well. So I don't know, it was really random. I just got my second wind and the creative juices just were flowing and it was all good. But the little bit where I was tired, I'm really sorry, I forgot a little bit of footage, but it's really nothing major, and you'll see it in screenshots anyway. Yeah, so I took lots of screenshots because this house was like really cute and cool. So, yeah, and make sure you check out Plumbella's build. I know I already said that at the start, but that's going to have, like, the whole house being built as well, so you can see, like, you know, both sides of it. Yeah, here I chose to put, like, a chess table, and I feel like in some ways it's a random spot to put a chess table, but I really liked it. I thought that it was cute. Like, it just, something needed to be in that little hallway bit, I felt, and I thought, oh, a little chess table, that would be really, really cool. So I did that there, and, put this little lamp in. I wish that The Sims 4 had better floor lamps, because I realised doing this build, the floor lamps in The Sims 4 actually kind of suck. Sorry, Sims 4, sorry, I love you, but need better floor lamps. That would be good. And then I put in like another, I love doing this like little table thing with the mirror behind it. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like a staple in my homes. So I put that there, and then I think I add like a little rug at the front door, I think. Maybe not. Oh, no, maybe I don't. And now we're doing the bathroom. I think this bathroom's really cute. I love that it's like nice and light and blue, and I kind of went for like the older looking appliances because I figured this would kind of be maybe a bit of an older home. Like very well maintained, but just like a little bit on the older side. So I wanted to go just a bit more of like a classic bathroom. And this is the only bathroom that I filmed. I don't always film bathrooms because I don't know, I figure that bathrooms are kind of boring to watch. So yeah. So now we're up on the second floor. So there are 3 bedrooms and a bathroom up here. And then this bedroom here is the nursery. So this is like the baby that I was talking about. I think I'm gonna have to start creating Sims for my builds. I think that'd be kind of cute, like if I put the build up and then the family that I had in mind for it. I don't know if anyone would download it, but yeah, I don't know, I think that would be cute, and I think that's something that I might start doing, because I have to put Sims in these builds to, like, if I want to play test them and to take screenshots, I take them in live mode using, like, the tab button. I think it's, like, the cinematic camera. So, yeah, like, I'm already basically creating a family to play test and screenshot this house. So I think I'm going to start doing that. And, you know, if you don't want to download it, don't download it. That's all cool. So anyway, this little nursery, I thought that it was really cute, and it's an easy transition to like a toddler room as well. Like just replace the bassinet with like a toddler bed, and you could even put the toddler bed like on a diagonal. I think that'd be really cute. And I just love how like pink this room is. And then I put that little table there because I kind of thought like maybe that little table would just be like, you know, just like the creams and stuff for babies. I don't know. I don't have a baby, so I'm assuming that, I don't know, like you put moisturizer on their hands or something. I don't even know. And I put the perfume there, but don't worry, like I don't think that you should put perfume on babies. It's just I needed some clutter, so I put it there. And then that little seat that I put there, I just kind of imagined like maybe the mum would sit there and like rock her baby to sleep there. If we had a rocking chair, I would have put it there. I miss that about The Sims 3, how you had that rocking chair and you could nap on it with your toddler and you could like fall asleep together. That was honestly the cutest thing in the world, and I can't wait for that to be brought back into The Sims 4. Because it will be, I'm being optimistic. Yeah, so I thought this room was just very cute and pretty and bright, which I really liked. And yeah, as I said, you can turn it into a toddler room quite easily. And then this bedroom here is the twin boys' room, and I envisioned the twin boys being very, like, active. So there's, like, trophies, and there's, like, those, like, those ribbon things in there. And, yeah, just, like, in general, they're very, like, sporty and talented, and they're into, like, they play sport, and they win awards, and all that sort of jazz. So that's kind of, yeah, what I was imagining. And I tried to put that bowling pack light in there, and I really like the light, but for some reason it casts like no light, and it annoys me. Like, why can't they just all be the same? So I didn't end up keeping that light because it made the room too dark, and it just kind of, it irritated me and made me sad, so I had to get rid of it, and I put in like a different light. I wonder if there's a mod for that. I'm sure that there is like a lighting mod that would fix that. I should check that out because, yeah, it really upsets me that I can't use the lights I want to use because they're like too dim. That's a better way to say it. They're too dim. Yeah. So then over, I'm putting like a little seat there, and I put that, I think it's called the honeycomb shelf, I think. And that like from the kids pack. And I think that is so cute. And that's where I put like all their trophies and stuff like that. So there's like trophies and a sports photo, and I thought it like really suited the personality I had in mind for the Sims in this room. And it also just suited like the whole sports theme. And I think I put like a little basketball down there as well, which I've actually never played with that basketball. Is it decorative? I don't know. I just put it there because I thought it looked good, so it might be playable as well. Who knows? In this build, I feel like I put the parenthood curtains in a lot. Like, they're like my holy grail curtains at the moment. They kind of just fit in anywhere, and yeah. Then what I'm like just over there, I'm just putting some random stuff over in that big area where the stairs are, because that ends up being a kid's room, because I thought the whole house is very, like more suited like to adults. Like, I feel like it's not the kind of house that kids would play in. Like, you know, it's very fancy looking. So I wanted to have like a dedicated kids zone. So I put this big toy room area upstairs. So it's kind of like business downstairs and party upstairs. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and then this little parents' bedroom, I did this thing, you'll see in a minute, where I put like the chairs facing the window. I did the bed first, so yeah, the bed is, yeah. I'm just waiting for the bed bit to finish so I can talk about what I actually wanted to talk about. So let's oh my god, I have to like kill time right now. Come on, hurry up. I put the parenthood curtains in this bedroom again as well, because as I said, they come to the rescue so much. Like, I don't know. I feel like the curtains don't always fit the windows very well, which is annoying. So here we are, the bit I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so I put the dressing or chest of drawers there. Yeah, and I did the chairs like just how you see them. And I thought that it was so cute, because it's like, I don't know, in reality, no one would ever just like sit in their bedroom and look out the window. I mean, they might, but it's not, you know, it looks good. And I thought it was very creative of me, and that goes to show my level of creativity, doesn't it? Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, I also wanted to put in a dressing table, but the dressing tables are too bulky to fit anywhere, so I had to do the little thing where I like make my own. I think I first saw Little Simsy do that. I'm just thinking, I saw, I think there's a pre-built room in that like rooms category, and that has like a little dressing table, but it was like Little Simsy that gave me the idea to put the little pouffe thing under it. So it was like a mix of those two that gave me the idea. And I really wanted to put like some shelving under it, because I wanted it to kind of look like the makeup was going somewhere, and I could not find any shelf that fit except for the bookshelf. And I'm just going to pretend that there's not books on that shelf, it's makeup. There's a lot of pretending sometimes in The Sims, I think. But overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I thought that it was really cute. And yeah, I was trying to find like a plant that would go on top of that chest of drawers, and I ended up just going back to the plant I had there originally and putting a different plant on the what's it called again? That table where the makeup is. Yeah, anyway. Another thing I had a bit of trouble with was finding like the right painting, because I wanted a white like a white painting or very light silver, and all the big paintings appeared to be like gold, and it just didn't fit with my color scheme. So here we are up in the little kids play area, and I like how this turned out. I thought that this was really cute. Now, and I think like it's kind of practical as well. I remember like I never had a playroom or a toy room when I was little. We always just like played in our bedrooms and stuff. But I remember my mum was always like, oh, we should put an extension on the house and make a toy room, or we should put an extension on the house and make like a recreation room. So, you know, like just send all the kids to play. Because I remember like my friends would come over and, you know, would be noisy and rowdy. And yeah, so I thought that this room would be like a really good idea even in real life. You can just kind of like send the kids up there and get them out of your hair. I don't know. I talk like I have kids, but I don't. I don't have any kids. I do love babies though, and I love babysitting and visiting my little cousins. They're beautiful. They're like 6 months and 3, and they're my little angels. And yeah, not a mum yet, but one day. Yeah. So the build is really over. I just kind of finish up this top little kids area, so I'm just going to leave you guys with some music now. I've got some good music from Purple Planet, and I think you'll really like it. It's cool and like upbeat. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out Plumbella's channel and the first part of this build. Everything is linked down below. I hope you've had a splendid day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.